Hey guys, Aston 5 here with episode number 27 of the Crystal Palace career mode on FIFA 23, the penultimate episode of season number 2. Kicking it off against Everton, our push for European football is well and truly into the final stages. Now, Europa League, Champions League, that's the most likely right now. It doesn't look like, well, it looks like we've escaped the depths of Conference League, which is good for ourselves, and also with us getting into the FA Cup final, which you may have missed in the previous episode, we I think have guaranteed qualification for the Europa League now because we will be playing Liverpool, and they are above us already. I think they've already qualified for Champions League, so I think that means the qualification goes to ourselves even if they win. So that's guaranteed Europa League right now. But if the Champions League's on the line, we want Champions League. It's that simple. It is that simple. And we're good enough to get it. We're good enough to get it. You've seen the ratings of some of these players throughout this season. They have grown and grown and grown. And we're just on that kind of final push. Not got Eze, not got Martial. It's been tough. But we have this man, Alexander Fletcher. He's stepped up to play striker this end of the season, these past few months. And he's been brilliant. Scored so many goals. He is close to getting 20 goals in the league this season, which is really, really good. Especially for someone who's not a natural striker. And definitely thinking about maybe, if Martial doesn't get back to his old form, putting Fletcher there permanently, and maybe selling on Martial because of the injury and how it maybe could affect him in the future. But for right now, he's staying. He will be back to centre mid as soon as Martial's back, and well, Martial will be probably back about a month into the season, so we will probably keep him there until that point. But yeah, he's been brilliant. He's played perfectly in that centre striker role. Unfortunately though, 70 minutes in the game, we almost go 1-1 from Everton, but thankfully he was offside. And we keep in front. We need the wins right now to keep up with the pack. The pack, it is so tight at the top of the league right now. And drop points could drop us down to 8th place in the league. It's that close, between 5th and 8th in the league. Unfortunate deflection falls straight to Dele Alli, and he volleys it home. It's a great block. Blocked it, but he put his head on the line, put his neck on the line to block that one. Unfortunately, it went straight to the path of Dele Alli, and he just volleyed it home to make it 1-1. And there's a chance late on for them to actually win the whole game. Chukwueze puts it in, but thankfully we can get it away. And I'll say 1 point's better than none, but we deserved all 3 points in this game. Alas, that is FIFA career mode. That is going to Goodison Park. That's what happens. They fight to the very end. And we found that out the hard way. Unfortunately, we come into this one, another team in that race for top 4, Manchester United, just above us in the league. So we want to get either a win or a draw so that we don't lose ground on them. Preferably a win after dropping points against Everton. And we're at home here against United. We've already beat them here before last season. And it's one of the worst possible starts. 5 minutes in, Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 1-0, hits the sui on ourselves. And it's looking like another season where we could crumble at the final kind of hurdles. Our end to the season last season was really slow. If you remember, I think it was between January, maybe December, and December and March. I think we didn't have a single win. I don't think we picked up a point. It was loss after loss after loss. Thankfully, that man again steps up when he is asked. He makes it 1-1 against Manchester United. And yeah, our end to the season, this season's at some points going a similar way to that one. Obviously, losses may be replaced with draws instead this season, which is still okay. But when we're going for that European football, we need wins. And we don't want it to go down to the final day, which it could possibly do so if this game stays at 1-1. But with the corner, 20 minutes into the game, Fletcher whips it in, finds Guehi. Guehi takes it. Great save from David De Gea. It's going to force another corner. And we've been winning a lot of the first balls, especially with Mark Guehi. Does the exact same here, but he goes down, he trips up on his man, and he stays down. In the process, though, Michael Elise does make it 2-1 to ourselves, but you can see in the background there, right on the penalty spot, Mark Guehi stayed down. So at that point, I didn't want to risk him. We have an FA Cup final coming up. We have, obviously, the end of the season coming up. Take him off. Don't let the injury get any worse. So we brought on Richards, we brought on Cody, our new centre-back partnership in this one. And, you know, they were still getting used to what to do with each other. Pretty much straight from kickoff. Ronaldo gets his second of the game. He's on for the hat-trick. Probably his first hat-trick in quite a few... Well, no, actually, he got one last season in real life. But yeah. A difficult one now that our first team, natural, incredible, world-class centre-back is gone. And Ronaldo's going to start running riot in this one. As Edouard whips it to the back post. Elise's there, and Elise, once again... He did it last season when Zaha went down. He's done it this season when Martial and Eze went down. Stood up, contributed goals and assists to get us these vital points or wins or draws or get us back into games, whatever it is. Just before the hour mark though, I thought this was offside. I was waiting for the linesman to raise his flag. Never did. Anthony makes it 3-3. Unfortunate, but with a few minutes remaining, we lose possession of the ball in the midfield. Things could go from bad to worse here as Rashford, on this left-hand side, plays it inside to Jadon Sancho. Sancho to Ronaldo, through to Bruno Fernandes. And he fires it past his former teammate Dean Henderson. He makes it 4-3 with minutes left in the game. And just like that, we drop points to a team right above us in the league. And again, the Champions League dream is dented again. Conference League, like I said, we've pretty much guaranteed that at this point. Ronaldo goes and secures his hat-trick. We were already losing the game. I tried to go super attacking to get back into it. It didn't quite work out. We did concede on the counter-attack. Match ball for Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's now more pressure on us to win these last few games. I think there's 3 games left in the league at this point. This needs to be a win at Selhurst Park, especially against Villa. They're not in any of the races for any European football. They're mid-table right now, so we need to win this one, and we just need to get the confidence back in the boys. Some of them, you know, someone like Fletcher, never lost the confidence. Elise never lost the confidence. There's defence more, which is what I'm worried about. But 16 minutes into the game, chance is going to come our way as Riedewald wins the header like he always does in the midfield. Played centrally to Loftus-Cheek, a lovely ball through to Fletcher, cuts past 1, cuts past 2, and a great save from Emi Martinez does deny us the chance. But all the attacking output, all the attacking threat in this first few minutes of this game has come through us. And you can probably see there, Connor Cody is still in at centre-back. Mark Guehi, thankfully, it was just a bruised shoulder. He's only going to be out for 5 days. So he isn't going to miss the FA Cup final. He's just going to miss this one game here. As a great block does deny it, but the referee calls it back for a penalty. Riedewald fouled one of their men apparently, but Dean Henderson, he doesn't stand for that kind of bullshit. Saves it, keeps it at 0-0. Incredible penalty record Dean Henderson has this season. He must have saved almost double digits. Adding in the penalty shootouts and all the quick highlights that we've played, he definitely has made, I'd say, almost double digits worth of penalty saves. A great save there though, from the cutback and on the counter-attack, started by Dean Henderson. From making that save, we find Elise, just got to make one final pass into Loftus-Cheek. The run's being made in the middle. We're just trying to eventually find our man. It's the 46th minute. This will be the final chance of the half. Played back to Elise, and it's pretty much the exact same angle he scored his goal against United from. He makes it 1-0. He gritties in front of the travelling away fans, and we're winning. Exactly what we needed to be doing. We are doing that. We approach the hour mark. It's still 1-0. A chance for Villa. Great header, great save from Dean Henderson. And at that point, I saw that little flash, the advantage flash. Thought it was going to be another penalty. Thankfully, it was an advantage for ourselves. Nothing bad came of it. And into the final 10 minutes of the game. Still 0-0. The attack is coming our way. Aribo plays for Elise, a touch out from his feet, and on his stronger left foot, slots it past Emi Martinez. He makes it 2-0, both coming from him. And he's just put us right back in the race for Champions League football. This is definitely doing what I didn't want it to do. It's going to the final day. and all the pressure is going to be on us because we are not in that top 4 right now. We need to be results to go our way. We need to get the results ourselves. So a little bit of luck is needed for us to get Champions League, but that's the Premier League, isn't it? That is the Premier League at its finest. We do concede late on. It doesn't mean anything. It's just purely a consolation goal because the referee blew his whistle as soon as we took kick-off. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.